to use truncate command. The truncate command will be basically modifying your existing file. So that so see, there are many alternates are there, but you should know what is a more efficient way, right? Because people want to understand and know a different unique answer, right? The answer which is very common, everyone can answer, right? Okay, it's not a uniqueness in your answer. But if you are giving us some different answer and different thing, then your answer will be valuable answer. So that you should try. Like you can think of like different scenarios. The common scenarios everyone can tell, but you try to find a different scenario. Okay, so command things you to practice. See this command at least 1 or 2 times you practice. I believe you will be very familiar with the command, and I think the command has the set of commands are there. It's not like 100 or 50 like that. Hardly if you count the command, like it will be the most commonly used command is 30 commands, 35 commands will be there. And these commands can be easy to remember. And some command are the admin command also there, like Hadoop admin command, like a safe module. So admin command we use the hdfs, dfs admin. Okay. And there is a safe mode, and safe mode, there are the different values are there. Okay. When you do this, so anytime now any command options you want to see, just write the command till there. Okay. If you write the command till here, what you will get it? Because it is basically if you write it SDFS, so you will get what are the second option after the SDFS will come, you will get all these things. Correct? If you want to see after SDFS, okay, DFS. So this is like our Hadoop developer command, okay, or Hadoop FS. So you can see these are the options are coming. If you do SDFS and DFS admin, that is a Hadoop admin command, you will see how many commands are there as a admin command. So these are the different commands. Can you see? These are the different commands. But this is coming when you are using DFS admin. Okay. And particular command, suppose this command I was going. So when I do DFS admin, SDFS, DFS admin, and minus safe mode. Safe mode, after this option, what are the options are there? Command is already this safe mode. But what are the options are there? You will see. So it is easy, right? Whenever you want to cross verify, right? You forget, right? What are the options are there? Okay. So if you can bring the options like this, or users command is there, you already know. So these are the users. I don't know whether users will go minus users. I think users will not be clear. Unknown command. So using in the developer command only. So here is the ideal way is like first you want to see all the DFS admin command, just enter, and then particular command you want to go, then you write hyphen that command like safe mode. Okay. Or help is there. Help is there. Help you can use. Help is the same. Same like a developer command, and give your command name like safe mode. So you can get the help of safe mode, and it is giving the options also. What is the option for what? So safe mode is entered automatically as main mode start. Okay, and leave safe mode automatically when the configure minimum percentage of the block satisfy the minimum replication. So it takes hardly 30 seconds to 1 minute, or less than 30 seconds sometimes, depend on the how big cluster you are having. So the safe mode automatically come out leave, right? Because when your initially 30-second time, you can't do anything when you are in the safe mode. And this safe mode comes when you do start -all.sh. After that, immediately you come in the safe mode. If I do stop all, I show you the safe mode. Okay. Suppose I stop my Hadoop services. So once my Hadoop services are stopped, okay, and I will start the Hadoop service again. my Hadoop services are not running. If I see JPS, any Hadoop services there? No, right? There is no Hadoop service. Now I do start -all.sh. I'm starting again my Hadoop service. And within 30 seconds, I will run some mkdir command. Okay. So then you will see the match. Okay. What happens like just immediately after starting the Hadoop service and you are trying to do any operation. So sometimes it happens, right? Like you do immediately something, right? And you say, okay, this is a error. No, this is not error. This is just problem of because of like you immediately started your. So now I'm doing the mkdir and I'm saying test 231. Let's see. So I think it is okay. So it took data. Otherwise, it will be giving the error. Okay. So you try it. Okay. Okay. So if you see that it will be saying Hadoop is in the safe mode. Okay. And when Hadoop is in the safe mode, means you cannot do any operation. So you have to do Hadoop fs minus hdfs dfs admin, hdfs dfs admin minus safe mode leave. You have to leave the safe mode. Then you can immediately do now safe mode is off. So this time safe mode, their leave is no use, right? Because already safe mode is not on, right? So when safe mode is on means when you are immediately start your service and then your safe mode is on, right? For next 30 seconds. So safe mode has a different status are there, like a status is there. Okay. So you can not a status, actually get is there. Get is there. So get is saying safe mode is off. And safe mode enter. Okay, I forcefully enter the safe mode. Like one way of the safe mode you are entering by starting the Hadoop service. And another safe mode is the way is forcefully. Just you say enter. Okay. Now I my safe mode is on, right? Now I try to create a directory. See what error is you are getting? What error is getting? You are getting the safe mode is on, you can't create a directory, right? So I told this safe mode is not go off. Manually you have to turn off. So this is the like a trick, right? Like someone you don't want to allow to work, right? Just make it safe mode on, and that person will not be able to do any command. If he doesn't know about the safe mode, right, how to leave, he will not be able to run any command. He will keep trying, right? So every command it will be getting the same message. Okay. Suppose I have some file Hadoop fs minus put xyz. Okay. And I'm trying to write test 2 3 the test 1 1 2 3 4 directory is not created. So I'm writing silent. I just write with a different name. Some different name. Okay. What is error? Cannot create a file. Cannot create a directory, cannot create a file, cannot copy a file, nothing you can do, right? Okay, because safe mode is on. And this safe mode I started manually. So when you started safe mode manually means generally admin people do this because if they are doing some balancer activities, right? Because sometimes the blocks are uneven distributed, right? Because Hadoop name node is deciding the placement of the block copy, right? So sometimes what happens, some node has so many blocks and sometimes some nodes have less number of blocks. So this uneven distribution is giving a performance issue. So sometimes admin allow this forcefully, this safe mode on. So you can't, and this safe mode leave command you don't have the control, right? Suppose they have not given you the access of the safe mode command to run. So can you come out from the safe mode? You can't come out, right? So admin generally do this command for not to allow any operation while they are doing the balancer activity. Okay. So in the DFS admin, you will see there is a balancer command. Okay. So if you see here, DFS admin, so you see here the balancer. Okay. So these are all command are not related to developer. These are not for us. Like one or two command, it is good, right? Because those command are related to the information, like report you can see, and you can see the quotas you can see. Okay. But some are the command which is related to pure admin, right? Like delete node, add node, okay. Okay, so refresh things. So these are the commands are the pure admin thing. Okay. So here what I was seeing, balancer. So balancer, set balancer. Um, Balancer command is there. Okay, that balancer command is basically the position, the placement of the blocks, right? In equally distributing into the and it will update the metadata also. Suppose the one block is moved to the one node to another node, right? The metadata need to be updated. If metadata is not need to be updated, so it will be trying to find a different wrong location, right? So name node is the point of contact, right, for the blocks data, right? Which node has what data. Right? So those kind of information need to be updated while this balancer, okay, so balancer, um, yarn command is there, hadoop command is there. See, as SDFS, DFS admin safe mode enter, SDFS, DFS admin safe namespace. If you want to, okay, and your balancer. See, like this, hyphen balancer, I don't know whether this coming. We are not able to see like this. If we try this, what is the parameter for this symbol? If I do this, so unknown command is saying. So maybe in the newer version, they have changed the name, right? Whatever we are getting. So set balancer bandwidth. Okay, this command in set balancer bandwidth different. Mm, okay, I'll check it. Okay. So the thing is here, we should know some of the command, right? Okay, like report, right? Report command. So some command is the information command, right? SDFI DFS admin report command. Okay, so report command is giving the complete like update, right? Status of your like safe mode is on because you already made it on, right? And replicated block, right? 26 under replicated. Okay, so blocks with the correct replicas. So live data node is one, only one data node you are using. How much size of the DFS distributed file system and non-distributed file system, right? So all this information is coming. Okay. And number of blocks, total number of blocks is 1594 in the entire Hadoop file system block. Okay. So block size is 128 MB. If suppose file is very, very small, right? So how Hadoop manage that? So Hadoop is basically like can manage, right? So remaining space, right? It will give to the another block, right? Another file to store that space. Okay. So it will be managed by the Hadoop. Otherwise, if I say files are just KBs, right? And I'm having a data 128 MB for the block. So what will be the use of the remaining block size, right? So that block size will be used for the other files, right? So that will be taken care by the Hadoop file system. So whenever you are running a command, right, so you are giving input and output, right? What you want, right? So how it is performed, right? So that is everything is name node and data node, right? So name node is master, which is having the metadata about all the data node, and all the block copy information is available at the name node, like which particular block is available and what is the block is containing, right? All that information is there at the name node. So name node is a point of contact, right, for distributing the blocks in the data. Okay, okay, so refresh command. So more our commands are there that we are not concerned about the admin command. So our main concern about the developer command, and you can practice. So safe mode now I can leave. So there is a command Hadoop DFS admin safe mode. So you can safe mode. Now forcefully you can leave the safe mode. Now safe mode is off. Now you can perform your put command. See, it is working. The safe mode, you are making it on by forcefully you can do by enter, and other way is the safe mode is on when you start the Hadoop service for some 30 seconds or 1 minute, depend on the like initialization of your name node. Okay? Because Hadoop is preparing there are two files are there. One is the edit log file, that is a disk copy, and another file is fs image file. So fs image is the memory copy of the file, memory copy. So this copy will be always there on the Hadoop file system, but fs image copy will be recreated every time whenever you start and stop. Okay? So it takes time. So that is that particular time duration, your Hadoop like a safe mode will be on. That is the reason they made it safe mode constant, right? Right. Okay. Okay. Next thing is right. Okay. So this is all the Hadoop, and basically we talked about, right, Hadoop. We can use the command line, and another one is we can use programmatic way. We can also create. We can write a program, right, to interact with the Hadoop file system. Okay. So we can write a Java code, and this Java code you can write in a project, right? You have to create a project. So this is the IntelliJ. So first of all, you have to download IntelliJ, right? So this IntelliJ is the, if you know about the ID, right? There are the Visual Studio is there, VS Code is there, and Eclipse is there, IntelliJ is there. So these are the top editors are there. For Java application, we use IntelliJ. For Scala application, we use IntelliJ. For Python application, we use PyCharm. Okay. So first of all, you have to download this IntelliJ community version. So you go to the browser and search IntelliJ download community version. So IntelliJ community version you download. So you are downloading in Ubuntu. Okay, so there is a Ubuntu version. You make sure you are downloading this Ubuntu Linux version. Okay, if you are using in Mac OS, so Mac OS is directly having this IntelliJ DMG file. So you can download this, and you will get the tar file. This IntelliJ, and then you have to extract it. So I kept it my IntelliJ in my software folder because I'm keeping it everything in the software, so I can easily navigate because I can remember, right, where is my IntelliJ. So not only IntelliJ, I have kept it my Hadoop ecosystem components all up here, right? So idea IntelliJ, this is my IntelliJ. Go to the bin directory, and if you want to start your this IntelliJ, so you have their idea.sh. So this idea.sh you have to run. So how to run idea.sh? If mine is already running, this one idea.sh. So what I will do, I will stop this, Control C. So my idea.sh is gone, right? Can you see? So I'm starting again. idea.sh. I'm in the same directory and I will be starting the idea.sh. So I will get the IntelliJ idea. Okay, I want to start, I want to open a project, right? My recent projects are there, or you can create a new project. There is a new project option is there. So you can create a new project. So I will show that how to create a new project. So suppose I open any existing project, or when you create a new project, so there is the option file new project. Okay. So suppose I want to open this idea.sh again, okay, and open another instance of the same term, same IntelliJ. So I will start idea.sh. So another IntelliJ. Can you see the two IntelliJ? No. Okay, we can create from here file new, like suppose a new project I'm going to create. So new project is a Maven project. So I'm creating a hdfs Java project. Okay, Java, some project name I'm giving. And this project is a Maven type project, Java Maven. Okay, Java Maven, right? We have to choose the archetype. Anybody has idea about this archetype or this Maven? Maven is a build tool, right? Java related project, we have to create a Maven type project. So when you do the Maven type project, so there is the archetype to start. So this type we have to choose and create a new window. When you say new window, now the two IntelliJ ideas there. So one IntelliJ idea is your the new project, and one IntelliJ idea you have your old project. So if you come in this project, you will see there is a form.xml. So form.xml is a file, there you define the dependency because you are writing some HDFS Java API. You have to define the some dependency of the jars, right? Because it's not available in the Java jar. So Java jar comes automatically. The Java JDK jar will come 1.8, right? Because you are creating a Java project. So Java project, when you create, you will get the Java jars. But if you are going to use a Hadoop API jar, so you need to add the dependency. So we will go to the form here. We go to the form here and see that only one extra dependency. So this JUnit is also coming by default. Okay. And this is for testing purpose. So this dependency jar, you will copy and add in your new project. When you go to the Maven project and you click here, you will see JUnit is already coming. Okay. So another dependency I will add after the dependency tag. So you remember, so when one dependency tag and it's ending the dependency tag, another dependency tag, you are adding the Hadoop line there. So this is the version. So now I can write the code. So now my code will compile because of this version. Okay. So if you are doing first time you are doing the Java project, so this jar will be downloaded from the Google. Okay. There is a Maven repo is there, the centralized repository. This is centralized repository, but in my right now it is my local because already it is downloaded the first time when the project was created. But in your case, you are creating a first time the Java project. So it will be downloaded from the Maven centralized repo and download in your local some M2 repository. So M2 repository, and this is the three things are there. One is group ID, that is your package statement, right? Like if you see here, one package statement is coming here, org. So same package statement is here, and that package statement, and this is the project name. So my project name is HDFS Java. If you see, same thing is created for my project also. If I want to use my project as a jar, library jar, I can use in other project, my project jar. So how can I include the dependency? I will use this thing, these three things, I will use as a dependency in other projects. So you can see whatever classes I'm writing in this particular project, I can use in the another project. Okay. This is like a Java concept. Okay. So not to worry about much on the Java side, okay? But I'm saying you should be familiar with the Java things like what is, because the Maven part is the same in the Scala also. Like when you are working with the Spark Scala project, so you have to deal with the Maven build too. But when you are working with the Python, so Python having its own compiler, right? There is a PYC compiler is there, PYC. So there is no, like there is a byte and like byte class, right? Class concept is there, but it is not using the build tool like Maven. Okay. So for Java, there is a Maven tool is there, and one more is tool is there, Gradle. Okay. But for Python having its own compiler, so we are not using any external vendor compiler. And Scala is also using the same Maven, Gradle, and one more is given for the Scala is SBT, simple build tool. So Scala has a 3 build tool, Java has the 2 build tool, Maven and Gradle, and Python having its own PYC compiler, right? So we don't have text. So in the Python project, you will see there is no jar concept is there, right? There is a, we directly run the py file. So Python command, you can run any Python file directly. Okay. Okay, so the thing is here, like I have added this dependency, and I will create some Java class to read a file system, right? Suppose I say I want to copy a file. Okay, so this copy file, okay, how to create a Java class, okay? So in any project in the Java class, suppose this is my new project. This is my new project, right? This is the new project, and this class is a default class they give, okay? But if I want to create a new class, I say I want to create a new Java class. So I can give the class name copy file and double click on this. So it will create a one class. So this class is an empty class, but suppose you want to get the main function in this class, write main, and you can write system.out.println hello. Right, in the Java Python you write print, right, or println. But in Java you write system.out.println. Now I want to run this Java file. Just run command. You can run the Java file and you can get the output. So this is a simple Java program, right? How can you run? So even though we are using the hdfs Java library, but normal Java code you can run. Normal Java code you can run in this project. Okay. But our purpose is not to run the hello world Java class. Okay. We have to run this copy file code. So this file code I have to run. So this main, so I will copy this class here. I will tell that how to write this class. So copy file, I will override it now. So you will see you are getting some compilations, right? Okay. So I have already included Java. Just do Alt Enter and click on the import. So it will be asking you. It means still your jar is not coming, right? Configuration is, we don't want to use this configuration class. We have org.apache.hadoop.configuration. If you see the other project, the original project, if you see this configuration class in the import statement, it is org apache hadoop configuration. So still it is not taking that configuration, right? It means the form is not still. So there is an option right here, Maven reload project. Okay, so sometimes your dependency is there in form.xml, but it is not able to recognize, okay, the dependency. Now you try Alt Enter. So if you see here, this time the org Apache Hadoop configuration is complete, right? When you do the reload, okay, so you enable path Alt Enter. So there are the different are there. So you use org Apache Hadoop. Okay, you use org Apache Hadoop. org Apache Hadoop import class. So everything is now set, right? No error. Okay, so now in this one, the main function is there. What I'm doing here in the main function, I'm creating a configuration object, and I'm saying configuration dot set my name node location. This is my name node. And I'm saying copy file is, I'm saying like you generally use the copy from the two, this is a put command one copy. Like I'm giving a source file and this is a my target path. So I'm saying like in my desktop node, there is a Linux file and I want to copy in my Hadoop file system in this directory. Okay. So, okay, I give some my known directory. So I can test2 3. I want to copy the file of this Linux file. I want to copy in this test2 3. So this copy file function is my own function. When I click this, so this function is taking 3 parameters. One is the source path, destination path, and configuration path. So here, first of all, whatever your destination path is there, you create a path object. So this path is the Hadoop type path. This path, this is the just target location. This is a target location, and this is a string value, but it is not a Hadoop path type. Okay, so we have to convert to just string value to Hadoop path type by using the path object. After that, there is a copy from local. You know, right? You use the command copy. I already told this kind of API is invoking when you are running a shell script command, when you are running a terminal command. But that command we are invoking directly from Java to Java. Okay, this is also Java method. If you click on this, you will go to the API. You click on this. This is not our own class. This is the API. This is the Hadoop API class. Can you see? File system class. This is not your package. This is your own package. This is not your own package. This is API. File system class is not our class. So this API class, they have written the code. Those people have also written the Java code only, but like us. But right. Difference is they have written this class's API level, right? System API level then. You know, right? Java has the APIs, right? So these are the some Java packages are there, right? There are the Java jars are there. rt.jar is there. So whatever classes we say, like string class is there in Java, there is a math class is there, right? Those are APIs. So API class is also written in Java, and we are writing code in Java. So we are calling the API classes and writing our functionality. Okay. So API classes are provided to us. Just we are using API classes to create the instance of those classes. I'm creating an instance of those API class and call their method. Provide input and get the output. I'm giving input. I'm telling my this is a source path and this is my destination path, and copy the file. So I'm just giving my input value in my Java code, and I'm providing an input and output value in my Java code, and I'm getting the result of this. Like I'm copying the file. After this program you run, you will see your file will be copied. So this file status is printing the file of all the files in the same destination path. Suppose in the destination path, this 231 directory has already 3 files, and one more file you added. So how many files will come here? 4 files. 4 files are coming. Like I'm just giving an example. I don't know how many files are there. Okay, let's see. But you should make sure it, whatever directory you are giving in the Hadoop file system or local file system, you should have the correct directory. Because it is interacting with your actual Hadoop file system. And one more thing, your Hadoop file system is not running. Your Hadoop service are not running. So this will give the error. So from Java code, you are interacting with the Hadoop file system. So can you see here? These directories files are already there. OP directory is already there. This is a file. But still I can't know whether it's a file or directory. It's just showing the path. So there is a way like I can check whether my file is a directory or file. I can check here file dot is directory. If this file dot is directory, I say it is a directory. So I should . I say it is my directory. Otherwise, I say like system.out println. That is the if else condition. I say either it will be directory or it will be file. If we have the condition we are writing, right? So we write like this directory, whether it's your directory or file. Now, if I run the same code again, but this time we have already written the file. Here, if you are running a program, it is not giving the error, right? Because already the same file is there. It is just overriding the file. Okay. So here is the same file, it is overriding. So you can get here file, Linux is a file, OP is a directory, test1 is a directory, test123 is a file, XYG is a file, and XYG432 is a file. So these are the status of the all file. And finally, success means this command is run successfully. That's the reason in if condition you are getting success. Okay. So you are able to connect your Hadoop file system and you are able. Suppose I want to create a multiple directories. Okay, like I want to create. There is a program create directory. Okay, I have created a one create directory. So if this program you run in your code, copy pasting as it is. Okay, because I know I can create a Java class, then I can create a class and then I can do. But I can copy paste the exactly the same Java class from here to here. So I can get the same Java. So here what I'm doing here, I'm saying in the test231, I want to create a new directory with the counter. I say test231 and there I say new directory 1_1_2_3 like this, it will create a 5 directory. If I want to create 100 directory, 100 directory programmatically you can do. Okay, just you have to run this code. So what code is internally doing? This create dir is my method. I need only destination path here. There is no source path. Okay, because directory means you are just going to create a directory on a specific path. So you are having a path object and you are having get file system and mkdir as method. So normally in the shell script, right, in the Linux kernel command, you run mkdir. But here is the mkdir. Okay. So this is a method, we can't do anything. If we go to in this method, I click on this. Can you see here? This is the API method. Again, this mkdir internally calling another mkdir, which is having the 2 parameter mkdir. This is a overloaded function. So this is a 1 parameter function, which I'm calling, and internally it is calling 2 parameter function. So when I click on this, you can see this mkdir implementation in the base class. So some implementation will be there in the parent class. So that implementation will be overridden there. Okay. So this is all Java concept, right? How the function is called and the overloaded, overridden, right? So those things. So it is calling the mkdir and whatever your path is coming from the command, right? It will create on that path a directory. Let's run this through. Time will come because we have created. Can you verify 100 files are created? So we run this program because the same path, I'm copying the file and then I'm list of the file I'm doing. Otherwise, I have only the one program is there. That is the list of files. The list of file program is there, list of files in the hdfs. So that is doing only list of files. So when I go to in my code and paste, so this list of file, when I go to list of file here I'm getting file status and I'm printing the all the so I have to give what I'm looking for. I'm doing file status, but I'm not iterating the uh, this is the data node. Okay. So data node path, host name. So all the data nodes, so it is the same data node. This one, this one. Check with the same one. So this one, copy file. Copy file is doing and it is showing the directory or file or directory file. It is showing that. So first it will copy, right? It will be copy file it will do, and after that it will be distinct. So if you see starting from the beginning, so first the Linux one, right? Whatever file you copy, right? This copy file you done. So it is overwritten the file. After that, the your new dir one is started. So we have created 100 directories. Right? So directory 1, 2, 3, like this, 3, 4, 3, 3. So it's 99. 99, and when it is 100, right? You know, right? 100 is why it is not coming 100 here, because we are giving less than 100. So the counter is like when you say 99i, so 99 plus I, right? So 99 value, and then 100 will come. So 100 will not come, right? Because it will be come out from the loop, right? Okay. So till 99, I99 means the directory is the name is 99. Okay. So 99 directories will be printed. Okay. So this is and each one is showing whether it's a directory or file, directory or file. Okay. So same thing you can see here. Just you do hadoop fs command and then you can see the so either you do command line or you do the Java program, the same thing will be there. Test 231. So you will see these are all 99 directories. Okay, so this one is basically the programs, right? Like, okay, we seen that. Suppose I want to create a new file. Okay, some file with some content I want to create. So create a file is there. So when I go to copy file is different, create a file is different. So create file is I'm telling, okay, I want to create some file in my existing directory test231 and with the name new file 13.txt. When I'm calling this create file in my method, so I'm creating some content. This is my hello Hadoop word. This is my content of the file, and I'm giving a location and how to create a file. Write function is there. So first of all, we have to create a path. We have to create a path, and we have to write a content in the output stream. So input stream is for reading file, and output string is used to uh, write a file. Okay. So when I want to write a file content, right? So buffer, right? So whatever content I have, hello Hadoop world, I'm writing in the output stream, and my file is given. After that, I'm just iterating all the file and getting the path. So I should be able to see my this new file 13. Okay. So I run this code. This kind of code you can write with the shell script. You can call some. So my new file is created. Okay. So I'm not printing all the file path. So if I see the list file I'm doing, so system out dot println test231 direct. Okay, I'm just giving the file path of this one. File is destination path. Actually, I'm giving a directory path. I can get the all the files in there. So here I'm giving a destination path is this path. So I cannot get the file of the test231. Right? So only one file path is coming in this list. Okay. So if you are giving only the path, right, the test231, then it will be showing here the destination path, right? So your destination path is coming the file path. Okay. You want to verify your file is created or not. So if you see on the terminal, the hadoop fs minus cat, and then will be the hello Hadoop file. So this file is created. This file is created in this directory. So if you run hadoop ls command, say test231, so here also you can see new file 13.txt is created. And this replication factor is default is coming free from the Java. So whenever you are creating manually file here, or you are copying the file, anything, so Hadoop file system is giving the replication factor one. But through the Java code, it is setting default replication factor 3, but you don't want 3, right? So there is some command, right? You will be setting in the file, right? Like I want to set the replication factor, this one. So you can set the replication factor. So we have to check like what is the method for a particular file. Like we can set replication. See, set replication. So set replication is taking your path and the short replication number. So 3 parameters are there, but 2 parameters you can give. You say my destination path, and I want to set my replication factor 1. So destination path is not allowing. So what is expecting? It is saying the replication factor, the replication method is taking your Hadoop path, but in cannot be applied to the FS path and in 20. So it is in which one it is giving first of all here error because it is not a short type value. Okay, because it is looking for the not integer value. It is looking for the short type. And second one parameter, if you match here, because I'm giving this parameter type, Hadoop org path Hadoop FS path. So it means my issue is only this path like this. So I create now it's giving any error? No, right? So this particular destination path. So you by default, if you are not giving this line, what the replication factor is going 3. But you don't want that, right? You want the replication factor should be like 1. Whatever your system configuration file replication factor, not the default replication. But it is not giving error, right? Same file you are writing again and again, it is not giving error. Because here those checks are not there. You have to apply those checks manually, right? First you check whether the file is exists. So there is a the exist function is there. Suppose this particular destination path I want to check, then only I will create a new file. Okay, so I'm creating a new destination path, right? This file. But before that, I want to check like hdfs.exist, and I give the path, same destination path. So I say if the path is there, okay, yeah, if the if if this is returning true means it means it is there. It is there. So I say here system.out.println because I don't want to override, right? Because my content can be overridden. So, but I have to handle manually here. So I say file already exists and I will exit 0. exit 0, and the value 0. So when you do system.exit, okay, system.exit means forcefully you want to come out the program. You don't want to proceed further, like a break. Right? So system.exit, but 0 means successfully exit, because you are not saying this is a message, this is an error. Just you identify the destination path is already exists. So why I should do this operation? Okay. But if it is not there, then you want to do the operation. So you will see if it comes here, it will not come here because it will exist. Can you see this message coming? It means the file is there, right? File is there. Suppose if I give a new file, okay, let's type with the 134. This file is not there. Okay. Now, now it will not print this thing because the file is not exist. Now it created a new file. Now we check the replication file. So now if I do 34, so now the replication factor is 134 is coming. And the last one, like now it was updated. So 134, it is coming with the replication factor 1, right? Because I'm running a program. Okay, I'm running a program with this replication factor. If I print this, so this time the message will come, file already exists. Okay, the file already exists, and I will run this. Let me paste my new file here. Okay. So application factor is 3. So this particular thing is controlling the application factor, right? So application factor is depend, right? Your this file creation, and you are setting the property here, right? Application. So you enable this, so your new file will have the application factor 1. Okay. So did you understand? Okay. And there are the other methods also there, right? So there, like there are, you can try on this method file delete, right? Suppose you want to delete a file. Just this part will be always same, right? Nothing to worry about, right? Just to call some function, because I have written in the separate program. You can write in a one main program. What you can do, you can write one separate function, right? And call the function in a one single main program, right? Because I created a separate program with the name, understanding with the name. Okay, this one is a file exist, this one is a delete file, this is for the create file, this is the copy file. But you can write in a one single main program, you can call multiple times. So here I'm saying I want to delete a file, okay, through the program. So when I give test231 and I say my file is, I take it the same file name. So I take it this file I want to delete. So this file I want to delete. This file I want to delete. So I will give the name of the file. I'm giving this file name. That's it. So after this, when it is calling this delete file, so delete file method is simple delete function. And delete function, like you are passing the your file path, your Hadoop file path. And this parameter is basically used for like true or false values generally. So the second parameter is basically the purpose is candidate from method from uh, like two options are there. Either we can use without boolean and with the boolean. There is a okay, this is for the recursive. If you see the second parameter is recursive, whether you want to recursive by boolean recursive. So sometimes you are giving the delete path, right? Suppose I don't want to like one file, I want to delete, right? So in that case, you will make it recursive too. So here is only one file is there you are giving, but suppose you want to delete all the files, so you can use this boolean recursive. Right? So when I run this program, so it will delete one file. So if it is successfully deleted, you will print the success. If it is not, then it will be. So suppose your file is not there and you are trying to delete. Now I run again this code because my file is deleted. Now if I check in my here, I will not file. New file 12345 is not there. 1345 is not there, right? It is deleted. But still I'm able to, I'm trying to run it again, second time for the same file. And file is not there. So it is failed because the program found the directory, the file you are going to delete, that file is already the file is not there and you are trying to delete. So you get the message file and directory not exist, right? This kind of message you get in the terminal. So here you are getting the false, the confirmation is coming false and you are printing this. This is not coming from the backend code. This is not coming from the backend code. This is you are printing. So some true or false is written. If successfully is done something, this code is you are returning successfully is deleted. The flag is there, is deleted. So whenever something is deleted, it returns the boolean. Okay, you have seen here when I was showing here, it is deleting and it is returning the boolean because it is returning the delete return a boolean. The boolean purpose is to get the confirmation whether your file is deleted or not, right? How can you make sure? So if you are getting boolean true, so definitely you will write here success. If it is not, then you are saying fail. Okay. Because otherwise, if you are not handling this thing, if I just write this code and I'm not returning anything, I'm not printing anything, just I'm writing this condition, this part. I'm writing this and I'm just removing this part. So here you will not print anything. Just you will come, you will see because whatever is returning, you are not taking it as a variable. So it is not making sure like every time you do, you can't know whether it's deleting or it's deleted or it is not having the file, you can't know anything. Okay, because you have to print some. But if you print the status here, the original status, like you print here system out internet. If you keep it this entire thing, so you will get whatever is returning by this delete function, that you will get it like success failure. So true false you will get it. Not success failure, true false. So false is coming. So now every time false is coming because the file is not there. But if you have some file, you say like now you try new file 134. So 134, now you say 134, and now you run, you will get the true. Because this is the deleting. This is deleting the file. The file exists. The true is not. So based on your true false, you are printing the message. And this message you can give to the end user, like your program is returning this message out. Okay, so delete file is there, create file is there, create directory is there, file exists you want to check, okay, renaming a file. Suppose you want to rename file, so two files are there, and you want to rename the file. You say you have directory test231. Your file is their Linux file is already there, and the same test231. Now you want to make the file name Linux 2. Okay. So this file name you want to change to this file name when you call the some rename file. This is my own method, and this file also right returning the boolean case, right? So if something is done successfully, if no error is coming, if error is coming in the catch block, I'm returning false because this method is not returning true false, because in the delete method there is a return is there in the function itself, but here in the function itself there is no return. So we are assuming it if no catch, if no error in coming in here, right? So it means I'm reaching till here because I will not come to the catch, right? If I coming in the catch means definitely I got the exception. I will print the exception. I will return false. Okay. So what could be the reason, right, for the making it false, making it false? Like you can change the source file, right? The file is not present and you are trying to rename. Okay, let's try first file rename, which is already exists. Okay, so it's a success. So if you see here, your ls you do, you will see your Linux file name is changed to Linux 2, right? Linux 2 is changed. But now you try, you say Linux, and you are trying again Linux 2. Again run this code, but Linux is not there. Okay. So source file name, so this. Oh, okay, okay. If file is not there, it is not coming in the cache. Okay. So see, this is not an error, right? This is not an error. If something file is not found, it is just a message, right? If file not present. Okay. If we want to see like if file is not present, right? Generally what it does, right? If I'm saying hadoop fs minus ls in file. Okay. So if I use the mb command, did you see any error comes? Right. Okay, let's try. I try here to rename by using hadoop fs to mb. You are not getting any error here. So xyz is the position. So, but this will get the pattern on pinches. Giving both are different because this is a target. So that should be always a new, right? It is new. But this one I'm giving, which is not present, and I'm trying 90 no file. So first is checking here, it is not finding. So here the file should be present, right? But when I'm trying with the Java code, I'm giving this scenario, because these two false things we are manipulating by based on the exception. If exception it doesn't come, it will never come in the page. It will never come, right? Okay. So the first thing is like the Hadoop is understanding it is a error on saying success. It is saying success. It means it didn't come in this false and it is true. So true means always success, right? So how can we come to we should use its boolean. Okay. Let's try. We take it boolean flag from here. Boolean flag. So now this flag I'm taking, the flag is returned from the rename function. Okay. This flag, even I don't matter, right, whether it's a this flag value is will be telling me whether it's so I have to return it's a inner side, okay, before try we have to right. So I make it boolean flag. So some value I have to give default value false, okay, and when it is if it is updated true, if it is updated true means this rename is changing this flag. If it is able to change, then it will become true. Successfully is done. Otherwise, this flag value will remain false. And that flag value you return, that will be actual flag value. So we are not depend on this error condition because in the rename, there is no error condition if the file is, okay. So let's see what Hadoop file system is returning. Okay, if it is not able to rename, so how it returns the flag, okay? What value it returns. Same code. So this time if we are using, this time we are using of the boolean return from the rename function. So you know, right, rename function will definitely give false because it is not able to rename the file. If it is not able to do or it is able to do, there are two options. If it is able to do, then it will be true. If it is not able to do means definitely there is an issue with the source file. That is the reason it is not able to do. And it is not able to do means the flag will be false. And that flag is false. So I'm able to see this time the flag, the mass is fade, right? Previously it was not coming, right? So previously it was not coming because I was not using the return value from the function. I was just trying to manipulate. So this error thing, if you are bringing, then it will come. Suppose you got the error here before rename, you got some error, right? Suppose you say, like your Hadoop is down. If your Hadoop system is down and you are trying, in that case, it will come in the exception. It will come in the exception because it will be like your Hadoop file system is not connected. Okay, when I stop all.sh. Okay. Of all.sh. So when I stop all the services, so this error is before the rename because before calling the rename, it is connecting to the Hadoop file system, and Hadoop file system will not be connected, right? Because it's down. My Hadoop file system is down. So I will get the error and it will come in the catch block and it will make it false. Okay. So before rename, like when you are calling this rename function, so you will come to the page. So that is the way, right? You can use this catch block. Okay. And you will see the message, right? Your Hadoop file system is not connected. Okay. Now I run the program. you are getting the error message, connection refused. You are saying my Ubuntu this failed to connection, exception, Java, connection refused, right? So this error comes when your Hadoop file system is not up and your connection is refused, right? And you got failed. Why you got failed here? Because you have made here the flag value also false, right? So, but this error is because of not rename. This error is because of your file system is not connected. So how can you rename them? Okay. Is it clear? And read file. Suppose you want to read a file system file. Okay, so some particular file you want to read the connect. Okay. Suppose my file is test231 and I have a some directory. So first I have to start the Hadoop file system. Okay, so I want to read some file for XYG432. This file you want to read in this directory. So read file function, what it is doing, it is simply creating this part is same everywhere. Like you have to create a Hadoop file system object. So file system object you will create. Okay, you will pass the configuration object, and you will be trying to open method is there. There are the various methods that will use, right? Like NTDIR method is there. Okay, exist method is there, list status method is there, append is there, like you want to append one file to, right? Append to file will be, right, like multiple file, like, so whatever command you are using, there is all one API method will be there, delete is there. Okay, so whatever command you are using, you have the corresponding method there, get home directory you have. So when you do open, this open will read a file and it will be showing as a output, right, on the console output. So this is the code like system out and system in. Those two things are there. System in is used for taking input from the keyboard, and system dot out is displaying your output, like whatever here this data out input stream is there, you want to display on the output system out. And you are saying 4096 buffer, right? In this much buffer space, you can output. Okay. When I run this code, this is the entire file content. So this is very, actually I have written a very big file. This is too big. So this file content, any file content you want to read programmatically, so you have to use this particular code. Okay. So only thing is like whatever you are writing file data input stream, so that you have to pass here system.out. So this way you can do all these programs. I will give the source code. You can create your own project like this. Okay. Like you can create your own project. So when you open the first time your IntelliJ, right? When you close your IntelliJ, okay, I close the IntelliJ and you open. So you can from here you can open one time. So you can create with a new project or existing project. So existing project will be not there, but you can create with a new project. A new project you can create a new project first time. And if you are using my project, suppose I give you this project, so you can open your IntelliJ first and click on open button. And here, wherever you captured your project, just click on that. The project will open in that. Suppose second project I show you, this project. I click on this project and I say new window. So it will open in another window my this project. So this is my second project, right? This project I opened. So this project is a like a Spark Scala project, right? This is my second project, file splitter. The file splitter, this is the Spark project, and this is the Spark class, Scala project. So IntelliJ we can write Spark Scala code, okay, and Spark Scala code also we can use the form.xml. So that is the reason Maven, if you have a good understanding of Maven, right, you understand the what is Maven, how to create a Java Maven project. Same way we will create a Scala project. So Scala project is basically, actually Maven is a default tool for Java, right? So for the Scala project also, we create a Java project and change this Java package to Scala. Okay. So process will remain same. Scala, there is no category, right, to create a Scala project. You have to create a Java project first and change the package name Java to Scala. Okay. But there is a way, like you can create a even a Scala project directly. So you have to create SBT project. So one project, like you have to create a Scala project, like you create a SBT project, right? When you do project, and there is an option SBT, like like uh, SBT project, you can say Scala project. So actually in this project, if you add the framework support, then it will not come by default. So there is an option add framework support. And this add framework support, when you add Scala, then you will get the option, right, to create a project. So this option we have to add. Okay, I will tell about when we will be doing this part. So first you try practice, okay, on the Java Maven project, right? Create the classes, execute the classes, run the classes, see the output, okay, and understand code, right? So this is the second way of the Java API. And the one is the last one, that is the curl API, REST curl command. So REST curl command we can use to call your remote Hadoop file system. Okay, the third way. So REST curl command to file system. So REST curl command, right? So one command you have one REST command is there, curl command. And this REST curl command basically used for like it's just like a command line, right? Just like a same terminal, but only difference is here. If your Hadoop file system is not locally, you will be using your remote IP. But our case is right now, our case is we have Hadoop in our local, right? So we cannot give the remote IP, okay? But in case like if you have rename file, so you have to use the curl minus I X command here. So if you want to create a directory, suppose you pick this command, how to change in your path. So actually Hadoop file system, Hadoop has exposed one REST API. So slash wave hdfs is the REST API path. So you have to use this REST API path. Okay. So here you have to bring your host name. Right now my host is a local host, so I'm using local host. And port is the 9000, right? You have seen many places 9000 is coming, right? So local host colon 9000, that is my HDFS port. And this will remain same. And this is your path where you want to create a directory. Suppose I say I want to create a directory test 231 directory. And OP and KDF. Can you see this is the same method name is the Java API, right? So this is also calling the Java API. So whatever way you do, right? Either you create your Java class or you are calling in the terminal, mkdir method, mkdir command, or you are using curl. So finally, this call is going to the Java API in the backend. So if this command is prepared, so you are saying like there are the different types of REST curl methods are there. Get method, post method, put method, delete method. But get generally used for list, right? Like suppose something you want to get the data as a list, but put, post, these are for insert. So put is like generally we say for update, right? Something you want to update, right? And post you want to something like a create a new, right? Okay. So post and put, the difference is post is you are writing something new in the server, and put is you are modifying your server. Even though you are saying like you are creating a directory, but you are trying to change your file system one more extra directory. So ultimately you are modifying. So now let's try this command. But before that, your curl utility will be installed. If curl is not installed, if you see your curl like this, so if it is saying, in my case, you have to install the pack. So mine is curl is not installed, so it is installing the curl. So sudo apt install curl. First you install curl. Now I run the command. Actually, there is a one permission thing is there. You see here the permission, right? I have removed it, but generally remote access is given only when the someone has the permission, right? Permission and username also. So it has some more parameters, but optional parameters. So if it is my local, I should not have any problem, right? I should do the system level. How we do the output, do the testing. Check the directory status. So we get the JSON response. So user dot name is there, right? And operation is like what operation you are going to do. So this one, maybe the code is V110. So V110. Yeah. Can you see 98704 is what? Okay, let's try the previous command because maybe the code. So when we are doing here, and this command, I'm giving the 4 and 870. So I showed you once, right? 9870 specific code. But 9004 is internal communication, right? 9004 is used. Okay. But when we are external communication, right? When I want to like some URL I want to connect from outside system, so I will use name. See, this is also working. If you see test 231, okay, I didn't specify which new directory I want to create. After test 231, this is the already existing path. I will give my dir. This directory I'm giving. When I give this directory, even my username password, it's access denied. So access denied is coming because of the permission, right? when I'm creating a new directory, it is forbidden error listing. So it means the user.name is mandatory, right? User.name is like when we are like user.name. So this thing I add and then I try. So I try here one more parameter after question one. User.name equal my name and ampersand sign. And we have two parameters or more than one parameters, two parameters. So we use to separate one parameter to another. Now I'm trying this one. Now you see this time I didn't get the error and I got the status okay. So if you are getting the status okay, it means your directory, like what command you've done, that is successfully done. So now I need to verify. So I will go to my Hadoop file system. Okay. So Hadoop fs minus ms t1 and which directory is created? We created curl directory. Can you see curl directory is created? So this is created through the curl command. Okay. So okay, right now my Hadoop file system is my local file system, right? So I'm able to do. But if your Hadoop file system is not locally, so you will give the IP here. Whichever IP is network, right? You will give that IP here. You will see. Okay. So this is the way, right? Like this is just like a create directory. Suppose I want to see the list of files of my Hadoop file system. There is a get file status. It's not showing the all files list. Okay. So here, this is a check directory, create directory, and delete a directory, rename a directory. This status. Here, by default method is a get. You don't need to specify any get method. Okay? Because get method is the default method. So sometimes you are not specifying any method. So that is your get method. Okay. So I'm trying to do here what is my path. Right? V1 S231. This is my directory. I want to list the status. Port I will give 987 which is low. Give get here. It's not a problem. If you can give curl minus I get minus x get, that is also fine. And if I don't give my user.name, what happens? Let's see. It is not giving any problem because why it is not giving problem? Because it is giving all the because it's a get command. Get command is not this. Okay. So just you are reading the file, right? You are reading the list. So what you saying is showing here, file is better. Field ID. This is all permission is showing. So where is the directory names are coming? Can you see here? New directory 1, new directory 10, new directory 100, new directory 11. These are the like a JSON responses returned back to you about all the information about your files. What is the file ID? What is the application? What is so this properties and it is a directory of file. So wherever you have directory, it will be directory. Where you have a file, it will be a file. The last thing you will see, the files will be there. This is a file. So this one is the file. This test one is a file. So you can pass this information and get the information. So generally when we are calling the APIs, right? When we talk about the REST API, right? So this REST API is called curl. So you can create a file, copy a file, delete a file, right? You can do various operations, right? You can do various operations, like truncate a file. So you should have proper information, right? Like you remember, right? I did the truncate command, right? And this truncate command is a post command. This is the post. Okay, let's try this truncate. So I want the truncate length. New length is I want 5. And truncate is my operation. What is my path? I say test231 and my file is xyz. And I say for in x7 and this is the post lookup. Post. Okay, so what is coming? File not found. It means like we have not so file we try file ID. This is file. Where is the file name? Yeah, like this new file one. The path for it. So the new path. So this one, this is file. Okay, let's see this file. And now the last one, this one, let's do change from okay. Now I told you whenever you are doing something post or put operation or delete operation, it will not be allowed because get operation will be allowed without user.me. So whenever you get this error, you have to add one more parameter here, user.name. So ampersand you put first because you are separating user.name. Who is going to do user? Who is the user who is performing, right? Am I right user or not? So this access, right? So generally in the real-time Hadoop file system, now they will have already access of the user. Even you are trying user.name, but still you are getting the error. You know, right? It is declined from the because here is my user is set on my file system. Okay, now status is okay. Because in my file system, I'm able to see my user, Arvind, right? So that is the reason it is checking like you are a correct user. But suppose API is checking you are not a right person, right? Like your user is not added in their list, right? Okay. So even though you are giving user.name and you will not be allowed, right? Because that one like will be like issue, right? If you anyone can like this can update. So it is allowed, and now you can check your file as 231 plan. So it should be only 5 correct. So now you should check it before, right? Because you want to make sure whether it's done or not, right? Because as per the API, it is done successfully. Okay, means your previously your file was more size and it was changed to only 5 correct. Okay, so these are the all things. Okay, do practice of this and the command listing you can get it here. Like this is the documentation link. I will add the this link in the classroom, right? The documentation. So you can check even the file or directory, whether it's a file or directory status. You can get by this command. So you should know, like you want to get the listing of all the files, right? So OP status, like list status is there. So you should know the exact operation name and what is like rename you are doing. So you should give the destination path. So this will be source path and this will be your destination path. Okay. Okay, let's connect tomorrow you guys want session or not? Because I'm thinking like already the some people. What do you think? Like I believe that Monday we should do the next session. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think Monday is good.
We get the time to practice, like better to do all these things. What I explained. Okay. Yeah, and practice is very important. If you don't follow it and you are not regularly doing the concept, you cannot recall by without doing that.
Also, Arun, could you share the examples you had for your in your IntelliJ for your
Yeah,
like
yeah, that
Hadoop?
source code, everything I will give the zip, okay, but IntelliJ you
Okay.
have to download, okay. IntelliJ I will not upload because that is you can download from the community edition, okay. So you will
Yeah.
see all the steps, okay. I have not shown how to download, but I shown to you what to download and then how to extract and how to start, okay. After that, you can use my project to create your Java project, okay, or you can import my project and then you can try to create your own project. So do this type of research, right? And then you will become habitual of understanding the ID environment, right? How to work in the ID, how to use the ID, how to do any jar creation, Maven, right? Build, right? So all these things will be needed when we will be doing Spark stuff. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Okay.
Arvind.
Thank you.